Houston Christian in the blue, working left to right in the second half. D. Collins in trouble. Gets it away to Wilson. Now it's Vujakovic. Around the horn, left wing. Squaring up with it was Wilson. Back to Vujakovic, 10 on the shot clock. Drives underneath, tries the reverse, and scoops it up and in.
Yeah, that was great offense there by Vujakovic. I think Jazz Shelley thought she was going to pass her off to Markowski, but she just went up with a beautiful reverse there. Great start for them.
Backside, good cut from Brady and an excellent feed down to Bourne. She can't finish. Rebound hauled in by Nzoiwu. All alone, D. Collins, right corner three, no good. Offensive rebound for Sutherland, her second effort, not there. Markowski hauls in the board. It was a tough first half for Alexis Markowski. Widener, kick out. Now Shelley, she tries a deep for three from the left wing, can't get it. Offensive rebound tapped out to Widener, and Widener puts it up and in. Another crafty finish from Allison Widener.
Yeah, rebounds haven't really been that big of a factor thus far. Going into this quarter, 19 rebounds for both teams, but the Huskers were able to grab 2 more offensive rebounds in that first half and grab a couple more right there, turning into points.
Here's a long two from Nzoiwu, no good. Widener the rebound. She leads all scorers with 8. Kick out to Brady. Gave Markowski a look. Drives underneath the hoop. Here's Bourne. Bourne had 21 on Monday. And she traveled, lifted up that pivot foot. And it's a turnover for Nebraska.
Yeah, great defense there by Sutherland. Able to put, keep stable, put that chest out, stop Isabel Bourne in her tracks. And then Bourne was trying to, very good in the post because Isabel Bourne can really make nothing into something with her footwork and pivot maneuvers. But that time just kind of slid with that left foot, causing that travel.
6th turnover for the Huskers. Here's Wilson with it. Huskies running the set play. Vujakovic gets a screen. Led the team and made threes last year with 50. Wilson. Now to Nzoiwu. Huskers have been content to let her shoot, but this time she goes underneath. Markowski wins the defensive battle. Gets it out to Shelley. In transition, here come the Huskers. 3-on-2, backside. Brady comes underneath, fouled, and just misses a 3-point play opportunity to go to the line for 2.
I mean, this Nebraska offense last year was just absolutely explosive, and they really didn't lose anyone to take away that explosiveness. Bringing back Markowski, Bourne, Shelley, Widener, Brady returning from injuries. And part of that offense of just being the 10th best scoring offense in the country is being able to do it throughout the court and no matter what situation in transition. I mean, when they get moving with Jazz Shelley and Allison Widener and they're able to move that ball low while moving, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop.
Brady missed the first, 58% career free throw shooter. Second one is in. So Huskers lead by 18. With it, D. Collins, team's leading scorer with 6 so far tonight, but had 21 in the season opener on Monday. She's being hounded by Shelley. Markowski tips it up in the air, loose on the court, and Shelley comes up with it. Here she comes in transition, all alone. Widener, a 3, short. Markowski, the offensive board, back up and in, and the foul.
And that's exactly why she was Big Ten Freshman of the Year last year. Alexis Markowski just too big and too strong in that paint. She's had her will basically her entire career, collegiate career in the paint. You won't find too many people as physical as her in college basketball.
1 for 6 in the first half, now 1 for 1 here after the intermission. The lead is now 21. It's a 6-0 run for Nebraska in the last minute and a half of game action. McGuire directing traffic, bounce pass, stolen away. Shelley comes up with another one, back to back. She kicks it up to Widener, lays it up and in, and 1.
That's 3 times in a row the Huskers able to get that ball in transition and get their players to the free throw line. Allison Widener had an incredible game against Omaha, 19 points. And we have to talk about, when we talk about the Huskers, we have to talk about 10 players suited up tonight. It's the same case when they played Omaha. Part of that reason, Sam Hybe, such an important part, was injured before this season began. Currently no timetable on her return, but it's going to be a while, and Allison Widener has been looked at as that player to kind of step up and fill that scoring hole that, you know, is now there because of Hybe's absence.
Widener completes a three-point play, and she is the first player in tonight's game to reach double figures. She's got 11. Sutherland down low, out to Collins. Vujakovic, she'll heave a three-pointer up there, no good, and Bourne rips down the rebound. Widener to Brady. Back to Bourne. And now Shelley. It's a screen from Markowski. Shelley, her three, got it!
Very interesting defense there from Vujakovic. More than willing to give Jazz Shelley her left hand, and she used that screen from Markowski and kind of just stepped to the left and knocked down that three.
Shelley with 9, and the Huskers in the midst of a 12-0 run. McGuire gets an open look. No, missed it short, loose, and picked up underneath the basket by Collins, and she throws it away. Trinity Brady with the steal for Nebraska, and the Huskers' run can continue.
Yeah, that's
down low, Bourne lays it up and in.
That's another points off turnovers there for the Huskers. Just the Huskies kind of getting a little sporadic on offense, not really knowing what they're running every time they go down the floor, and the aggressiveness of the Huskers making them pay.
Vujakovic all alone knocks it down, and that stops a 14-0 run for Nebraska.
That's what she does best on offense, hits threes, hit 3 of them in her last game. The Huskies are going to need a lot more of that. They're going to get back in this one.
9 points for Vujakovic in Monday night's win. All off 3-pointers, and Huskers bring in a full new 5 in. Ani Stewart, Kroll, Coley, Moriarty, and Hake. Again, Moriarty had 5 points in that first half. Her career high is 6. She'll inbound. Into Kroll, who had 18 on Monday. Kroll rips it through. Cut off along the baseline by Vujakovic, and she traveled. Off balance, Huskers turn it over.
Yeah, something to look here. Mandy Kroll kind of ginger walk, and she might have tweaked an ankle there. Yeah, she's kind of jogging gingerly here. A short bench already for Nebraska, so definitely can't afford to lose another player due to injury here. Not only this game, just games down in the future.
Sutherland looking to dump it down to Ole in a high-low situation. Hands to Vujakovic. There's the high-low, and it results in a foul call.
Yeah, the Huskies, like we said before, I mean, they are one of the better free throw shooting teams in the country. That's kind of how they're going to be able to score a majority of their points here, by just getting the free throws.
Well, timeout on the floor. Moriarty picks up her second personal foul. Nebraska on the 14th
game. Transition, pace from Nebraska. They're getting these turnovers, 7 more points off turnovers, something we talked about going into this third quarter. I mean, they're just pushing the pace on the Huskies, who, you know, even when they don't turn the ball over, are having a tough time keeping up with the Huskers when they're getting to the basket. And they've gotten 3-and-1 opportunities already in this third quarter.
Ole misses the first. Freshman from Edelbrook, Luxembourg. She misses the second as well. One of 7 international players on the roster for Houston Christian. Baseline drive, Moriarty, jump pass out wide open. Hake in the left corner, yes!
Beautiful play there from Nebraska, finding Hake in the corner. They ran a play for Kroll at the top of the key, but Moriarty able to conduct traffic and find Hake right there all alone.
Sutherland rips through, now Vujakovic. To the corner, it's Ole. Wrap around, and Zoiwu lost the ball, and Coley comes up with it.
Yeah, it's been so tough for her in the paint, and Zoiwu just a lot of missed shots just because how athletic and big the Huskers are in the paint.
Wide open, Annika Stewart, a 3, short. Rebounded by Wilson. And Houston Christian a chance to cut into the lead for Nebraska, which stands at 29. Wilson dribbles around and lost her defender. It misses short, but an offensive rebound for Nzoiwu. Sutherland squared up, lost the basketball. Kroll with the steal. Here's Coley. Stewart posting up inside. She gets the basketball, turns, squares, and knocks it down from 6 feet.
Monica Stewart, more known for her three-point shooting ability, but with that size and athleticism, can really use it to her advantage, could get clear shots in the paint.
Huskers on a 19-3 run. Nebraska 6 of their last 11, or rather 7 from the field. Huskies 1 of 8. And Zoiwu. Rana Vujakovic, who's got the only make for the Huskies so far in the half. Wilson to the cup, lays it up and in, and gets the foul as well. Monica Stewart whistled for that one. It's her second.
Houston tried running an off-ball play on the left side of the court. It didn't really work out for them, and Wilson, who was already being guarded towards that left side, was able to take advantage, go right to the hoop using her right hand, and go up strong for the bucket.
Wilson, 86% at the free throw line last year, can't connect. Moriarty the rebound, and she's across half court. Hake in transition, her three, no. Loose, and Sutherland fights for the rebound. Ole in the corner, pass was a little bit short. She couldn't get a three-pointer off. Down low, lob, and she steps right there on the baseline, and turnover.
You know, one thing I notice about this Nebraska defense is that as a dribbler, you're never alone. There's always someone on you. Whether even if you lose your first defender, there's someone right there collapsing on you, not letting you move. And the way to beat that is just ball movement. But Nebraska's done such a great job getting in those passing lanes. It's hard for the Huskies to really get anything going on offense.
Kroll drives inside, takes it back out. In the left corner, and she draws the foul from Vujakovic. And that, for Vujakovic, is her first.
Nebraska now in the bonus. 2 minutes left. There's a veteran foul there by Kroll. Put her head down, kept dribbling. Kind of forced Vujakovic to foul her. I mean, she had to keep up with that aggression, or she was going to get blown right by.
Kroll is 74% free throw shooter. Rounding out.
We already talked a little bit about Maddie Kroll, but she brings such great experience, has been to the NCAA tournament, more NCAA tournament experience than just about anyone on this roster. Was able to go to the Sweet 16 last year, and she's a very valuable piece for the Huskers off that bench.
Of course, coming to Nebraska from South Dakota by way of Millard South, finished as the Patriots' #2 scorer in school history and set the assist and steal record there. Wilson with it for the Huskies. Vujakovic, she gets a clean look, off back iron. Chasing down the rebound is Sutherland, and she's fouled. So Kroll picks up her third.
They are not in the bonus yet. There's 2 fouls away from that.
And long shot, oftentimes long board.
Absolutely.
Sutherland took one dribble, picked it up, tapped up in the air by Widener, and stolen away. All the way to the rack, whistles, and a blocking foul. Charged to Kennedy Wilson.
Yeah, that's the thing about Allison Widener. She's a true slasher. I mean, she can shoot the three-pointer when needed, but she is all about getting to the basket, putting that shoulder down, using her athleticism and shiftiness to get into that paint. And she has such a soft touch around the rim, but she's not afraid. She has no fear to go in that paint and draw a foul and convert on her free throws.
Free throw is good, 79% last season.
And like we said before, with Sam Hype out, losing a big score for Nebraska was a concern coming into the season. But Widener is very similar to Hybe in terms of style of play, and honestly the perfect candidate to fill that role.
Huskers lead by 32, Widener up to 13, still leading all scorers. Wilson handling for the Huskies. Now it's Vujakovic who gives back to Wilson. Calling for a screen. Doesn't use. Now in Zoiwu, short corner jumper, and she knocks it down.